Hi, but who cares? Here's my review of Dragon Ball Super Hero. So, before going into this and say what I like, what I dislike, and what the plot is quickly, and spoiler free too, the whole thing would be spoiler free. I tell you, I may be a tiny bit biased in this. Again, I still gotta be critical, which I will, but the reason why I might be a bit biased because Dragon Ball's as a fan side, it's my favourite anime of all time. Yet I know I may get attacked saying there's better animes, like Full Metal, all that. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You go by story wise, all that. Yeah, there are better, especially Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. To me, I think that is a better anime. But the reason why I still say Dragon Ball is my favourite anime of all time is it's got me into anime. And it's got me exploring of different options of anime. One for that, I would never watch Brotherhood. I would never watch Death Note. I would never watch all these one animes where I thought, ugh. But I gave it a fucking chance. And Dragon Ball is always been a place in my heart. And I made up this thing got announced. I made up because I want to review this as my first time reviewing a Dragon Ball thing. And yet, in the future, I do want to go through all the Dragon Balls and give them, my thoughts on what I thought of it, or share my stories with it, because I got personal stories with this franchise. So for now, I go and review this movie. So after that, interruption, let's get to what the story is. The story is the Red Ribbon Army is back, and bigger threat than ever. And now it's up to Piccolo to save the day. That's what I'm going to give because I don't win this film for anyone. So, what I like about this film, what I thought of this film, sorry, I fucking love it. I'm being serious, I fucking love this film. Again, I know you all say I'm being biased. No, seriously, I love this film because it fixes one of the biggest problems I have with Dragon Ball. As me critical on Dragon Ball is the only two main characters, mainly maybe three. I can't pick up a bit, but even then he gets sidelined. It's Vegeta and Goku. Well, mostly Goku. And the thing is, it actually fixed that because Goku and Vegeta's not hardly in it. It's mainly focused on Piccolo and Gohan virtually, and it fixes Gohan. The one of the biggest, if you're a Dragon Ball fan and you know what I mean, Gohan has been one of the wasted potentials in history of the franchise. From the Cell games where he become a badass, since then he become like a laughing joke virtually, and then go to Super, even more worse. Know what I mean? Yet he did have one or two cool bits in the Buu Saga, but except from that, he was a joke. But it got worse, like I said, with Super. But like I said, it actually fixes his character, and God, seriously, his fight near the end. I'm not going to spoil it. He is back. That badass B1 is in this film, and I made up that he got the line, the sign. And the same with Piccolo too. I made up, but there's no thing to Piccolo. To me personally, except for Vegeta, is one of the best ever characters that I've seen in Dragon Ball. And I made up that he got a main story in this, and he's the main focus in this. And any line he had, you love him, and it shows you what the good Tom he has. And I come, like I'm saying, seriously, this for those side characters, even some one side character had his moments in it too. Now, another thing I like, and this might be controversial, because I know loads of Dragon Ball fans hate this. I love the fucking animation. I think the animation is amazing, and they took a big gamble with this because they changed it completely. And basically, it's like a 3D manga version. And at first, I gotta admit, I felt weird watching this, but after a couple of minutes into it, I got used to it. The fight scenes with this animation is gorgeous too, and seriously, if it's gonna be Dragon Ball, forward, I think this animation style is the best way to go. And Yeah, I do still prefer the old animation, but at the same time, it's been a franchise. Been is it like 1980 something like that, 1988 something like, or 87. It's old, you know what I mean? It's very old, and I think with all animation, putting the animation quality forward, I think Dragon Ball, if we're going to move forward, especially, with rumors, well, it's not rumors because technically there's more stories out there. If you went, again, if you had the super mangas, there are a lot more stories out there. So, again, it could go with that, or it could go back with that old animation, but if we're going with more films in the future, stick with the animation style, I'd say. I think it looks gorgeous, especially the fight scenes. So, that's my positives. Amazing film. Now, I have to say some negatives. I have to, as like I said, I can't be all biased saying, "Oh, this is amazing," all that. So, first bias problem. No, not bias problem. First problem I got with this. I can see fans being disappointed with the lack of Goku Vegeta, as they are virtually sidelined in this. As again, it's not a big spoiler. It's like a 20 on Beer's planet, and that's all you're doing. I'll be honest now. There's two scenes with Bambi's, I think, and one after credit scene. Again, I don't mind it because if you're a proper Dragon Ball fan, you understand why I went with this route. I think it do need to focus on other characters for once. I think, to me personally, I think that's a good move, but at the same time, I can see fans being a bit iffy on that. And the second problem is some of the names. Now, people say, what do you mean names? There's some new transformation in this. I'm not going to reveal who it is, but you may have seen the leaks, but you haven't. I'm not going to say. There's some transformation, and the names they give is stupid. And again, you can't blame this movie for this, because technically, you go through, the hits on Dragon Ball. The transformation names can be a bit stupid, especially after Z, I say, because you go to the Super era, you got Super Saiyan God, which fine, they got Super Saiyan Blue God, or you know what I mean. I think the only decent one they had after the Super Saiyan name is the Ultimate Instant. That's the only decent one it had to me personally. And again, it could have better names in the mangas, like still carry on, but I haven't caught up with the mangas yet. Cause I'm waiting, what I call to get a big, head so I can read them slowly. Cause I don't read it and I gotta wait another month. So I'm a binge on the mangas type. So on the mangas it could be different, it could be improved, but again, who knows? And the story too, I love the story. I think the story is very good, but at the same time, you can easily say it's like a bonus side story, maybe. You know what I mean? It's one of those ones, but at the same time, I still fucking love it. So, let's get to my final thoughts. So, my final thoughts on Dragon Ball Super Hero. I think it's a very enjoyable film. I love it. I think the animation is gorgeous. It took a good chance on the animation style. Not just the animation style, on the characters too. Instead of focusing on the main characters that you thought were going to be like always in every single Dragon Ball movie or in the show. Instead, they changed them the direction, said fuck it, we're going to focus on these characters instead, and it took a good chance, and to me personally I think it's paid off. So to me, I'm going to give this 9 out of 10. It's a must watch for any anime fan, and to me, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, you need to watch the film, especially on the big screen. It is worth it. I loved this franchise, and yeah, I might be a bit biased giving it a 9, but at the same time, I can't find much fault with this. It's a fun, enjoyable film, and I can see loads of people having fun with this and having a blast with this. So, my question today is, what you thought this film, if you've seen this film, or what your favourite moment Dragon Ball in a Dragon Ball moment. I'd like to hear it in the comments. And also, if you like this review, please leave a like. And if you want to see more in the future, please subscribe to my channel. This has been a boy who cares. See you on the next one.